Danganronpa.
Oh wait, this is the end. The cuss?
Time's up!
Are we starting off from the beginning? I don't know what her lie is, so...
There was a lie hidden within Kyoko's statement just now.
That's the game. Let's try and give me a choice there. Did I actually have an option? I should have tried testing other ones. I'm pretty sure I didn't have a choice. They would have told me to go back to that one. There's a lie hidden within Kyoko's statement just now.
A lie? Isn't that right, Kyoko?
Man, if I did have a choice there, yo, I would have chosen not to do any of that. Okay, what is this lie though? I'm too curious.
You said it. The burden of proof is on you.
What?
So let's hear it. Where's this lie then?
Kyoko's definitely lying, and it must be because there's some other deeper truth she wants to keep hidden. What's Kyoko's account? What's Kyoko's account? What's that thing? Kyoko used Monokuma's secret tool was grants. Oh, because she has a secret tool. That's the lie.
Because I'd given it to Byakuya.
Yeah, you did. That's true.
There's no doubt about that, right?
Yep. There's no doubt. Yep.
Correct.
So I couldn't possibly have gotten into my room.
So you could have.
Then, when we searched Kyoko's room, how else could the key have gotten there?
Someone other than me must have put it there. That's the only explanation.
We have gotten into my room.
Yep, you could have. Dang. Makoto actually got her slipped in this time. Yeah, this is interesting. Yo, first Kyoko was over here pressing him. Now Makoto's pressing her.
Monokuma's secret tool?
Kyoko stole it from the headmaster's room. It lets you get into
He's gonna let
any
everyone
room
know
in
this
the
too?
school, which means she could have used it to get into her own room.
Then I guess that's it.
You're giving up just like
Yeah,
that?
what?
You admit to killing...
Well, she didn't admit. She
No.
just said,
I'm simply recognizing that I lost.
oh.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, what?
Like I said, this was a trap.
Yeah, she didn't tell him
and I
that.
wasn't
Then.
able to escape it.
Wow.
So I lost. That's all this
She was
means.
shooting trapped. Dang, so now we have to try and help clear her name?
Then, are you saying you really didn't... Kyoko, you really aren't the killer?
Okay, time's up!
Huh?
I'm sorry to say, but your time is up! All done, all finished. The class trial is all over.
Whoa!
That's ridiculous! Since when is
What?
there any...
Yeah,
Because
when was
you were
that?
late, so the trial started late and time ran out!
Why are you laughing, man? Oh, can I choose the empty seat? Or I guess everyone's voting for Kyoko? I didn't even get a choice. What? Or she is guilty? She did? What? She did kill him. What? No way. We got it right? Does it mean Kyoko really is the killer? Something strange. Yo, what? No way. There's something wrong with this whole class. Yeah, something's off. What is happening? Kyoko.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
Is everyone ready? Okay, then.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Ain't no way. They actually about to kill off Kyoko, man. Wow, but there's still so much stuff we didn't even get answered. Or did we get answered? Wait, I didn't even get to do my whole thingy in the end. Well, because she didn't deny it. Like this? Just crushed? Makoto, you're not gonna try and stop this? Is there any way you can? Like this? Yeah, for real. Man, you just sit there in anticipation. Yo. That is unnerving. Yo. She's gonna die not even knowing who she actually is. And that's how the class trial of Makoto Ikusaba came to an end. I started to wonder whether Kyoko was actually innocent or, regardless, the truth was lost forever. Even for me. I just stopped thinking about it. That was the end of Makoto's class trial, just like that! And in the end, it would prove to be our last class trial. Once that case was over, there was never a single murder at Host Peak ever again. We had obtained peace in exchange for the lives of all the others. Oh wait, this is the end. The cuss? Yo, what? What? He wasn't joking. He was actually serious. This dude Hiro actually did predict the future, man. Yo, ain't no way he was actually and predicted it. Yo, why did Togami look so happy? Everything about this image is just messed up. Yo, I have no idea. That was the only hope we had. Hope. Hope. Hope? This is hope?
No! This isn't right!
Oh! Huh?
Makoto, why are you staring off into space? Don't you have a rebuttal for Kyoko's claim?
Her claim? That's right, I have to. Ain't no way! The game just threw me into some alternate reality. Oh, so if I choose... That's crazy. So I pursue the lie, that's what happens? What? So what if I so if I click let it go, what? Let it go. Let it go, man. Otherwise Kyoko dies and I've made my decision. Yo. After believing Kyoko. There's no way she would kill anyone. See, that's what I would have chosen to begin with, but I was too curious about her lie. And it was the thing that was that. Man, there has to be some secret here. Something that has to do with the Mastermind Trap that Kyoko mentioned.
Does no one have a rebuttal?
And yeah, the way it ended was also weird.
Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact? I see. So you still refuse to accept it.
This class trial really hit us with that. 180.
I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room. That it was someone else.
But who else could it have been?
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
You! What are you trying to imply?
But of course, I have an alibi.
Oh yeah, but he also has an alibi, so I can't forget about that. Yeah,
time.
okay, my bad, Togami.
I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
There's only one other possibility I can think of.
And what's that?
Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
Okay.
It had to be.
Then it
Makoto.
goes back to me again. Then it goes back to me. It goes back to me with the key. I had to go back and be like, yo, what key are they talking about again? So much just happened. I was just like, okay, so, man, that goes back to me again, man.
I don't see any other option.
That goes back to Makoto, man.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong. Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Huh? A hidden side?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you?
Yeah, I had this dude over reminiscing some future. Man, the trial must be that off.
Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said, it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why this has to be...
Okay, time's up!
Huh?
Time's up! Class trial's all over! Everyone can stop
You're giving me
talking
another
now.
alternate reality with
What?
these choices.
Time's up?
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
Yo, so I had to choose the bottom one?
So we
I had to choose a really bottom choice? That's crazy.
So then, it's time for
So run
voting
away.
time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front
So
of
we're
you.
seeing what actually happens if they choose Makoto. Oh man, rest in peace, man. Oh, that means that... Oh, I guess this really is the end. No way! What? You think I'm the killer? Sorry, man. Hero.
Sorry.
Hina. Toko. Well, I shouldn't expect anything from Toko. Togami, why you that mad? Everyone, you're wrong. You've got it all wrong. I didn't do it.
Yes, indeed.
Good job, everyone. About to pat everyone on the back.
Yep.
They got it right. No, I know that's not true. None of this makes any sense. This whole trial doesn't make any sense. It makes perfect sense.
Shing.
It's the same as always. It's just like all the other class trials, and I'm going to end it the same way. Hold up, I just gotta check these true quotes to see. Did you really go through everything? Man, thank you.
Thrills, chills, kills.
It's time for your heart-pounding, positively thrilling punishment. Wait, why do I... Kyoko?
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
Yeah, what?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Exactly, and that'd be the worst. They are just stuck doing this over and over again. Okay. I'm curious how his punishment would go. I like the music though. Oh, it's the same type of... Okay, never mind. I thought it was something else. Man, so what is running away? What kind of choice is that? I understand one is confronting it, the one is avoiding it. Wait, are we going to see that alternate reality then with... Hey! Hey! Yo! I forget the name of that character. Oh! So he doesn't... Yo, he was saved. Oh, but he's just gonna fall backwards? If you go head first, you're dead, man. Or paralyzed. Where am I?
What?
Yeah, what? Alter Ego, yeah, that was the name, yep. He's also... Yeah, I forget, he's the ultimate lucky student. Yeah, what was that? Yeah, it had to be.
This
Alter...
is...
Yep, it's Alter Ego, haha! Is this some stupid virus from that stupid guy? He must have planted it when he invaded my network. Damn it all the... Yo, he's so mad.
It would seem...
Since he finally made a miscalculation. No, he miscalculated from the very beginning.
What the heck?
Oh.
In other words...
What I'm saying is, you shouldn't have underestimated us. Why are you talking like you've already won? I barely felt a thing. It was a pinch, an itch. Oh, that also explains why he wasn't working that time. The stupid virus is gone now. Got it? And so is Makoto. Maybe I didn't get to smash him flat, but you're never going to see him again. To waste away in a garbage-strewn pit. In a way, that's an even better special punishment. But it's still not enough. I'm still not satisfied. I'm still going to bring disgrace to the rest of you. Bring disgrace to the entire world. Yeah, is he gone? Yeah, he's gone. Hey, Kyoko, what's the meaning of all this? Just what the heck is going on?
Calm down.
It's okay, we're not the ones being trapped this time. Yup, reverse Uno on them.
In other words...
Now it's the mastermind that's ensnared.
What did you say?
You know what she said. Clean your ears. You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed. Ooh, this is getting hype. The massive high school towers over all the other buildings in this bustling urban area. Are we starting off from the beginning? It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Rose Peak Academy. I'm back to the beginning, the prologue? It brings in top students from every field imaginable and government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. with hundreds of years of traditions, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. There are two things you need to attend this school. 1, you have to be ready to be attending high school. 2, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student can enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by the school itself, yeah. And standing there at the gate of the ultimate school filled with the ultimate students was me. Okay. What is happening, man? This is a recap all of a sudden. Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My body felt heavy. It wouldn't be weird for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing asleep here just now? It wasn't any room I'd ever been in before. What the heck is going on? Okay, he woke up. What? Oh, this must be where everything. Finally, I could finally feel my head and mind start to come back together again. And then, time unknown, I was awake. Or was this another dream? A dream inside a hopeless nightmare. Was that a memory? A memory from when? No, this isn't a dream. I could tell because the stench invading my nostrils was too powerful for a dream. What an awful smell. I was in a vast dark cavern with the barest hint of light seeping in. Trash was piled high all across the area. It must be some kind of underground garbage pit. A heck of a situation to find myself in. But that was just the beginning of my problems. Was I going to be stuck here till I wasted away and died? No, I can't let that happen. Not after what my good friend went through to save me. Remember all too well what had happened. Oh yeah, alter ego, yeah. I was like, yo, who's he talking about? What? I'm over here looking up like I'm actually... What is this? Okay, there's clearly that. Can I click anything else? Okay, let me check out what's happening here. That's a rocket and a tank. I better not think too much about what I'm seeing down here. Is that an airplane? How something like that get wind up in the school's garbage pit? We have this mysterious... Can I click anything else? Okay, I'll click this. I'm too curious. It's locked, though. It's locked. No matter how many times I pushed or kicked, pushed or pulled or kicked at it, it didn't budge. Getting out of here isn't going to be that easy. But if we're not going to get out of here anytime soon, I decided to look around for some food. Yeah, we gotta find some food, man. But there's plenty of food here, but it's all rotten. But that was pointless too. Next, I searched for some water. How can I be sure which liquids I can drink and which ones are an all-around bad idea? Again, pointless. I feel like I'm blocked on all sides. But that's still not enough reason to give up because I'm still alive. As long as I'm alive, I'll never give up. Okay. After making that proud declaration, the next thing I decided to do was go to sleep. My sleep was deep and uninterrupted. That was my only way to preserve what little strength I had left, after not being able to drink or eat. I can't be sure, but I think at least a full day had to have passed. And all I did was sleep and sleep. It was like I was waiting for some kind of sign to come falling out of the sky. However, what from the sky wasn't a sign, not exactly. What the? A strange sound pierced my silent isolation, jarring me awake. Garbage! As I watched, the pile of garbage jostled and formed an odd shape. Did something fall down over there? Something fell from above. Did someone throw something down there for me, though? Let's check it out. Did a giant piece of trash just fall down here? I couldn't stretch my hands out towards whatever it was that had tumbled down here with me.
Just a second.
Giant piece of trash? Rude. Before she had emerged from the pile of garbage, I knew who it was. Ain't no way Kyoko came down here. Yo, what? Kyoko?
Indeed.
You look like you're doing better than I expected. What is she doing here? No way she actually put herself into a garbage bag and dropped herself down here to try and help me or see if I'm alive.
So...
I'm here to help you. Hey, I'm glad to hear that, Kyoko. Hey, at least I'm not going to die alone. You got a bit of garbage in your hair. She gave her head a quick, sharp shake to get rid of the trash, then faced me again.
Hey,
First, I have something for you. Unless I'm hallucinating. Go ahead and eat it. We can talk once you're finished. Thank you. Arigato. I snatched the bread and water that she was holding out for me. Within seconds, it was in my mouth and making its way towards my stomach. Ooh, that really hit the spot. Now I've got all the energy I need to keep going. So you still haven't given up then? Hey! After all, the fact that I can keep moving forward, going forward, is about all I'm good at. Well, that's not such a bad thing to be good at. Hey, so... what's the plan? Okay, I've clicked about... what's this? I did click about everything I could. What's this? Ooh, the rocket! Yo, that's like the same rocket that we saw in the beginning. I just noticed that. I was like, yo, I saw that before, but where have I seen that? But Kyoko, why did you come to rescue me?
so
To pay a debt. No, to atone. Yeah, what?
you...
During the trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything. So you knew that I knew.
Indeed.
But even though I knew, I did nothing to help you. I abandoned you. Ouch. You didn't abandon me? She did. No, that's exactly what I did. I abandoned you in order to save my own life. You were trying to save me, and I couldn't bring myself to do the same for you.
However...
But listen, not that I'm trying to make excuses, but there was a reason I had to survive no matter the cost. Determination. She was determined to get to her goal. Why did you have to survive?
It's true.
I'll tell you everything. The reason I have to survive
In other words...
is so that I could do what I came to the school to do. Yeah, what? Something with her memory? I made up my mind to come to Hope's Peak Academy for one very important reason. So you have some reason for coming to Hope's Peak?
Indeed.
That's right. At least I did once. Once. Until recently, I've forgotten what it was. Thinking back on it now, at that point, my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to the school and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey,
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance, but it seems much too convenient. Are you saying that you think you lost memory because...
indeed.
I don't think. I'm positive it's because the work of the mastermind. They stole my memory. Because of whatever ultimate she is must be a threat to them. But why would they want to do that? There's only one reason I could come up with. Because of my purpose and my ability. Somehow they would interfere with the mastermind's plans. So mastermind just stole them from you.
However...
And it could also mean somehow my memories may be connected to the mystery of the school and the mastermind. Which is why I have to get them back. Which is why I've been investigating things by myself this whole time. But if what you said is true, why didn't you ask the rest of us to help you?
Why is that?
If I did that and we all worked as one, the mastermind would have noticed right away. Plus, there's always a chance that the mastermind is actually one of us. Makes sense.
Correct.
Well, don't make too big of a deal of it. It's just a possibility. But since it is a possibility, we can't ignore it, right? The mastermind is one of us. If she believed that, then of course she couldn't trust anyone around her. In which case, that only makes sense that she would look into her missing memory by herself.
However...
Because who else would you trust but yourself? That being said, there was a limit to what I could do by myself, which is why I asked you to help me. But why me? Because among everyone, you were least likely to be the mastermind. It was just intuition, but... I see. He's like, yo, Makoto, you are not smart enough to orchestrate all of this. Unless you're a really good actor, in which case that would be crazy. Your intuition was right, though. There's no way an ordinary kid like me could have been the mastermind.
I
understand. Oh.
I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
This happened before. Yeah, what's this memory thing? It's like the dream I had before, but why did that just happen?
Listen.
Are you okay? Yeah, are you sure it's nothing, Makoto? I don't know, it's some like repressed memory and stuff that relates to those photos. It is nothing, right?
Hey.
Even now, I still trust you, you know? It's just, I'm not used to relying on others.
Correct.
You know, I never asked you for help the right way, so I understand if you're not convinced. Honestly, I was convinced. I think that's just her personality. You said you had a reason for doing all that investigation on your own. So how'd that turn out? Were you able to remember anything?
So...
I think there's a lot I don't remember, but at the very least, I left my water downstairs. Man, okay, I'll grab it when I get thirsty. I was finally able to recall my purpose and my ability. Nice, okay. I am curious about her ability. You mentioned your ability. My ability, what everyone should have known me for. I'm the ultimate detective. I already knew that was the case. Get it? Does detectives solve cases? Anyways.
Correct.
Ultimate detective, yeah. And the reason I came to Hope's Peak Academy, there was someone I had to find here in the school. You had to find someone? Who?
So...
Well, it was the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. The headmaster? Makoto, stop repeating everything she says. Why do you want to find the headmaster? Because he's my father! What? I was separated from him as a child. As it turns out, he became the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. Interesting. Then that explains. When Alter Ego told us how he thought the headmaster was involved. I'll find a way. Huh? No matter what it takes, I'll find the headmaster.
No matter what?
Yeah, she's acting crazy here. Okay, I hear her thought there's some mind control going on. Okay. My memory hadn't come back at that point, but when he said that, I felt strange. It makes perfect sense now, of course, since my whole purpose for coming here was to find him. That makes sense.
However...
But listen, Makoto, I want to make this perfectly clear, so there's no misunderstanding. I said the headmaster wasn't the mastermind, but I didn't say that to protect him. I only said what I felt based on what I'd seen when I snuck into the headmaster's room. Then what did you see in there? Oh yeah, that's a good question. We never did get to know what she saw in there.
So...
The room had been ransacked. The shelves were a mess. The desk drawers were dumped on the floor. The only conclusion is that someone who didn't know where anything was had been in there. You mean the mastermind, right?
It's true.
That's my assumption, yes. But to confirm my suspicion, I decided to investigate the second floor of the dorms using the key I'd found. But why there? Because I also found this in the headmaster's room. Some kind of map.
Indeed.
It's a layout of the entirety of Hope's Peak Academy. I found it in the headmaster's room along with Mukuru's profile and that key. The map showed that the 22nd floor was home to a number of rooms meant for faculty use. Some of the staff must have had to stay overnight from time to time, and I figured the headmaster would have some kind of private room there. I assumed that if that were true, the room would likely hold more clues, so I went to check.
Correct.
And that's when I finally remembered. I remembered what my purpose was, to find the owner of that room. So he went there to see if the headmaster really did have a private room there.
However...
Once I got there, I noticed that the second floor of the dorms didn't have any cameras or monitors. Probably because no one's up there. That would make sense. There would be no cameras because no one's up there. So what was it like? That part of the school? I mean, it's hard to describe. All I can say is... The moment I saw it, I realized... Whatever's going on in this school is more horrific than we ever imagined. It's worse than what they're saying. This killing game is not only live broadcast, but... I can't explain it. For the faculty, you need to see it for yourself, and I'm sure you'll get your chance soon enough. Plus, on the 5th floor, there's also that bloody classroom. So... some stuff's going on here. It sounds like it must be important. And really ominous. Of course, once I got into the dorm... Okay. That's why I had no idea what was going on in the rest of the building. I had to do with Mukuru Ikusaba, doesn't it?
However...
Just to be perfectly clear, I didn't kill her. And I know it wasn't you either, so then who did kill her? I know you're right, but that just means everyone but you and me had an alibi. Then who did kill her? What I can say for sure is that the mastermind is directly involved. The mastermind killed her? To begin with, the point of the class trial of Mukuru Ikusaba was to get me killed. Get you killed, yup.
Indeed.
I stole that key and remembered. In retaliation, they wanted to draw me out and eliminate me.
Correct.
That's the point of the class trial. Yep, because you're the ultimate detective. It was? The mastermind knew they couldn't interfere directly. You mean because of the school regulations?
That's right.
The mastermind is adamant about following the rules, and with that rule in place, they couldn't step in. Since they couldn't kill me themselves, they tried to use the class trial to do it. The mastermind couldn't step in because of the rules. That makes it sound like they're also a student? Yeah, because they're bound by regulations.
Hey,
Well, then that the headmasters too. So anyone affiliated with the school. But there's also that theory that they had where the headmaster was also related to the rules. So there's one thing I'd like to point out about the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba. What? There's a point where Mukuro may not have become the victim. It could have been you, Makoto. Well, yeah, she did try to stab me in sleep or something, so like, I could have become the victim?
indeed.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Come on, man. Do you mean... Yeah, for some reason she wanted you dead. Or something. During the night. I can hear them, you know. The footsteps of the god of death. But what's she talking about? Why are you talking cryptic all of a sudden? I can hear the god of death as he moves. What alibi naturally draws me into cases just like this?
Anyway,
Which is exactly what happened with you. I was in the dorms, and I had a sudden sense of dread. I looked down the stairwell, and I saw a white shadow cross the corridor. I gave chase right away. As I followed it, I saw the shadow go into your room. How did they get in my room, though? I ran into your room, and I saw what was happening. I intervened immediately.
however,
That was the end of things, of course. I stopped them, but that led to... Whoever the Master Silent was, they ended up dead.
correct.
And their murder was disguised. And the dojo key wound up in my room. It ought to be the work of the mastermind, in an attempt to use the class trial to eliminate me. So all this would mean that whoever killed Mukuro is also the mastermind, right? Everything they did is a contradiction. So what does it all mean?
In other words,
It means that the mastermind is the one who's been cornered. What?
Makoto.
Just a little more. A little more and I should be able to figure out the mastermind's identity. The identity of the other ultimate despair. What? The other ultimate despair? There's no doubt that Mukuro was the ultimate despair and that she's dead. But I don't think the ultimate despair is just one person. It's not?
Indeed.
If you think about it, the ultimate despair seems to implicate whoever caused that event. You're talking about what happened a year ago, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Yeah. The tragedy, whoever's responsible for that, they're the ultimate despair?
It would seem.
Oh, I got chills with that. That despicable group, whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. Then there makes no sense. They're the root of all the evil that has forced us to go through this. Facts. Killing your classmates, forcing you to these death trials. That is the ultimate despair. Huh. That is our real enemy. Oh, well, that ends chapter 5. 100 Mile Dash, Pain of Junk Food Junkie. Wow. I like how the titles just connect in the end. Yeah, same amount of people.